Good morning. Today, St. Louis County begins its annual back-to-school immunization program. This year, however, there's one notable difference: an opportunity to get a free COVID-19 shot for anyone 12 years or older. And parents and guardians can get a vaccine as well. Our kids are going back to the classroom this month, and we need to do everything we can to prepare them. And that's why we're making the COVID-19 vaccine available at all 3 of our health clinics, including the John C. Murphy Health Clinic where we are today. And the immunization and vaccine program will run Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., now through September 17th. Besides this health center, located at 6121 North Hanley Road, this will also be available at the North Central location in Pine Lawn, and that's at 4000 Jennings Stations Road. It'll also be available at our South County location, and that is 4580 South Lindbergh. We must pull all the stops to get as many people vaccinated as possible, as quickly as possible. And we're doing all that we can to eliminate barriers and to use as many resources as necessary to get our residents vaccinated so everyone can move safely throughout the county. Our Department of Public Health has put together a comprehensive community outreach program. A big part of this outreach involves partnerships in our most vulnerable communities. And last week, I announced an initiative with barbershops and beauty salons across North County. We know that barbershops and beauty salons are trusted places in many communities, places where people not only go to take care of their hair, but also to discuss current events and issues. And we believe that vaccines ought to be a part of those conversations. Our Department of Health has worked with barbershops and beauty salons with other health initiatives, including diabetes and heart disease. And these shops have proven to be great partners and effective ways to get information deep into our communities. And today, the Health Department will begin by recruiting 50 such businesses to enlist their help in getting the word out that vaccines are safe, effective, and free. As beauty salons and barbershops sign on, we'll provide posters, flyers, and other materials to shop owners so they can talk about the COVID-19 vaccine to their patrons. And the Urban League has stepped up to help as well, offering thousands of masks for distribution in these businesses. This initiative, called Sleeves Up STL, is part of a national movement to get our communities vaccinated and to keep them safe. Some of the lowest vaccination rates in our country are in the African American communities. These business owners serve as ambassadors, trusted voices, and the urgent message of getting a vaccine to keep people safe, to keep our small businesses open, and to get our kids back in the classroom safely is going to make a big difference. With new cases escalating across the country and Missouri being in the national news as a hotspot, I've been asked if restrictions are coming back. And here's the best answer I can give to that question today. We are laser focused on getting people vaccinated so we don't have to return to any type of restrictions. Vaccines allow children to return safely to the classroom. Vaccines allow us to return to our offices. And vaccines allow us to avoid serious illness and death from this virus. Vaccines are the best way out of this pandemic. I take advice from our health systems that make up the Pandemic Task Force and from our Department of Public Health. And right now, new public health orders aren't on the table. But I will listen to their advice and follow it. I'll support their decisions. An aggressive push to get people vaccinated and wearing masks is the best way forward in curbing the virus. And if you haven't gotten a vaccine, know now that this is the time to get one. We have a listing of places to get vaccinated on our website at stlcorona.com. Just click on the vaccine tab. Or if you don't have access to the internet, just call 615-2660, 314-615-2660. And I'd be glad to answer any questions.
with these two initiatives today, Dr. Page, what does that say about the mindset of the county and the view in trying to step up vaccination efforts with the barbershop and beauty salon program and the COVID offerings during the immunization? You've talked about how important it is to keep on vaccinating people at a higher rate with the cases rising again. What does this say about the mindset of where we're at?
Okay, so the question is about the mindset of the health department in the county, recognizing that that COVID is increasing across our country and across our state, and Missouri is a hot spot. And all of these initiatives that we see are community partnerships, are partnerships with barbershops and beauty salons, and vaccination efforts through our county health department locations demonstrates our commitment and our recognition that getting people vaccinated is the best path forward. And our community we must redouble our effort to get people vaccinated. COVID cases are on the rise. They're going up across the country. They're increasing in our community. And you'll see your county health department doing everything possible to get people vaccinated, but we need your help too. If you have been vaccinated, tell a friend or a loved one and ask them to get vaccinated too. And if you have questions about where to get a vaccine, then you can log on to our website at stlcorona.com, click on the vaccine tab, and find a location. Walk-ins are welcome.
Are you seeing any progress in getting younger people vaccinated? Are your numbers going up, or is this initiative really critical?
The question is about the progress in getting people vaccinated, and we're getting more and more people vaccinated every day, but we're not doing it fast enough. The cases would not be increasing if we had enough people vaccinated, and so we're not there. We need more young people vaccinated. Anybody 12 and older can get vaccinated through one of our health clinics, or really anywhere in town. There's lots of locations, and you can click on our website if you have questions. But we are not where we need to be in vaccinations. We're not close, and we really need to turn up our efforts.
Having said that, are you comfortable with the school districts that have already said masks are optional, or do you think that's something that needs to be revisited closer to when they go back to school?
I think as COVID cases continue to rise, I expect all of our schools to look very closely at their policies surrounding masking and quarantines and after-school activities to make sure that they're safe. And we're not where we need to be right now in our community. COVID cases are increasing, and I expect all the schools to continuously evaluate their protocols and procedures and to look at them more closely as we get closer to the start of school. Any other questions? Doug? Okay, thank you.